everyone, welcome back to my channel again. I know it's been like a while since I uploaded my last video, but yes, here I am again. I'm back, and today's episode ka, girl. No, today's video is about like food, and I met a couple of good people, like some people online, like on the live streaming app, and they're really good people all around the world. And so kind of like talk about like food and stuff like that. And so I said like, why not let me try cooking your food? So that's exactly what I did last night because I couldn't sleep. I started preparing 10 p.m. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. I ate my dinner at 11:45. So yeah, I don't want to prolong this introduction. Just let's watch the video last night. And this is the happy face. More like a proud face. Thank you so much for the suggestions of the food from my Nigerian friend, Dior. Thank you so much. Love it, love. Sissy Sam, nice meeting you. And the rest of my Nigerian friends, this video goes to you guys. Hope you enjoy this. Okay, so here's now my very own version of the Nigerian jollof rice. So far, I think I did a great job. What do you think? Well, I mean, like it smells very, very good, guys. It looks good. The rice is not mushy, it's fluffy, and I guess I did a good job here as well. Pat to my shoulder. Well, anyway, guys, this version I just made it with the chicken stew, but you can eat it with the seafood as well if you want to. So for this recipe, I just followed what is the easiest online, and I'm using the ingredients such as curry powder, more like the Nigerian version curry powder. We have dried thyme leaves, black pepper, turmeric powder, some salt, and I just added like chili pepper. Don't worry, it doesn't have any taste or like weird smell. It's just like dried chili. So yeah, because I love spicy stuff. So okay, let's move on. We have shallots, we have the jalapeno chili, we have this green pepper. This green pepper is considered one of the capsicums family because it smells like the capsicum, so it's not that like giving you an odd scent to it, but it's very good. And so I'm gonna use some ginger for my chicken later, and then tomatoes, of course. This is gonna for our stew, some bay leaf, and also I'm gonna be using tomato paste, and of course the chicken stock. So I think we're not gonna be using any seasonings like MSGs or whatever because chicken stock itself is already flavorful. So let's do it now, guys. So I think they say that the shallot is much better to use when you're cooking this dish compared to the white onion because the white onion is sweet. Like I've watched some of the videos for those who are native cooker. So yeah, since I don't have a blender, so I'm just gonna use this one because it's gonna blend anyway. So I started with mashing the potatoes, and I will add the chili and onion as I go on because I don't have that much space. But yeah, so as you can see here, yes, I'm literally pulling a muscle. So yeah, so far this is very good consistency of the puree. So we're going to boil this one, guys, and we will wait until the water like reduce into half. So for the meantime, let us season our chicken. So I just seasoned the chicken with just chicken powder and some black pepper into it, so to have some flavor. And then we're going to fry it, and then that's gonna be it. Then we're going to make some sauce for the chicken stew, and at the same time we're going to make the stew that they say will define the part of the jollof rice. So we started it with like we fry the onions until it's very fragrant. Then we all together like add all these seasonings like the curry powder, turmeric, thymes. I don't use all the salt because the what do we call this? The chicken stock is salty enough, I guess, for our ingredients. And so yeah, I also added the tomato paste and adjust the taste as you cook because it's for your own preference actually. So we're just gonna cook it for like another 2 to 4 minutes until it's very thick, and then we're going to add it and the reduced uh, tomato puree that we did earlier in the other pot. As you can see here, the sauce is like very thick already, and as I taste it, it's not sour anymore because they say if the tomato stew that you make is not sour or bitter anymore, mean to say is already perfectly done. So right now let me just fry the chicken until golden brown, yeah, like that. And let's go check our tomato puree. I think it's about time that we're going to add the tomato stew, yeah, because we're going to boil it again for another 10 minutes. And they say that your stew is perfectly done when you see that the oil floats on top. So let me just take out my chicken first. We want it golden brown, not burned. So as you can see here, guys, I'm so happy because I think this is the right timing because as you can see earlier that the oil really floats on top. Wise. So I'm gonna add some more of the chicken stock, just the right amount so that the rice will be properly cooked. But we don't need to like add a lot because we don't want our rice to be mushy as well, because you cannot do some remedy if it's gonna be like too mushy. So I use that long grain basmati rice for this recipe, and then yeah, it's not pre-cooked, that's why. So I just wash it, but it's not pre-cooked like some recipe that I've seen online. So I'm just gonna give it a quick stir, and then I'm going to put a foil on top of it so the steam, they say, will not escape, so the rice will be evenly cooked. So as you can see, I just put a foil over there, and then I'm just gonna reduce the fire and let it cook. And so when it's almost done, right, you can add the freshly cut shallots and butter because this will boost the taste of our jollof rice, as you can see here. So the shallots are not cooked or are not fried. So as you can see here, it's not fully cooked yet, but it's almost going to be done, I guess around like 4 minutes more. So yeah, like this one, let's give it a stir from time to time because we don't want our rice to get burned. For the meantime, let me just stew the chicken. Since the chicken is not that half and we already fried it, we don't really need to simmer it for too long, and we don't need to add like a lot of liquid to cook it, just the right amount. So I'm just adding simple things as well, just like curry powder and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna season it too much as well because I use the chicken stock. So I'm just gonna be adding like turmeric and curry powder for this one. Oh yeah, and some chili powder because I love spicy. I love it spicy while we are waiting for our rice to cook. So let's just add the chicken to the stew, and then we're just going to cook it until the water like almost dries up, because I think it's nice when the chicken is just like fully coated with the sauce, just like this one here. And so ta-da! This is now our jollof rice with stewed chicken. What do you think about this, guys? Tell me if I do it right. I mean, you cannot taste it, but I know if you are a native Nigerian and you love jollof rice, you can tell from the look of it. So yeah, I love it. Like seriously, the rice is not sticky.
like it's tangy, but it's not too sour. It's spicy. I think I should have put more because I thought I already put more, but it's well blended. And since I cook it on the stove top, there's a little bit of smoky taste to it. Now I'm going to try it with the chicken. I'm loving it so far. Jollof rice. I mean, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, but I don't have fork.